Cookie Nature.
Welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Finally got brothers that can steer through the strife. This might be the dopest podcast you heard in your life. With Jay Dizzle, Ray Anthony live. And their hustle shows us that we can actually thrive. Rise and grind, the time is now. If you trying to shine, then find your style. They got thoughts for days, educated opinions. So if you want a mission, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Hangout podcast with Miko, a.k.a. Jay Dizzle, and Ray Anthony live. And they live. That's for sure. Melanated minds building, thinking, creating. That's what it's all about, baby. One love.
Good morning, good people, and welcome to another episode of the Hangout Podcast. I'm your host, Ray Anthony Live. Got my man with me, as always, Jay Dizzle in the building. What's up, Jay?
What's going on, Grand Rising? You know what? I'm going to shout out just the queens today. I'm going to shout out the queens.
Well,
so
that's a good look.
First one I'm going to do is my beautiful wife. I just want to say thank you.
Beautiful wives.
Because this is, Mother's Day, and I'm here and not there. So, happy Mother's Day to Kendra.
I got you.
Thank you. Appreciate you for the support. And all the other beautiful queens out there. Happy Mother's Day.
I want to give a shout out to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to my wife. Happy Mother's Day to my daughters. And everyone in my family, that's a mother. Happy mother. My sister, happy Mother's Day to my sister.
I did a blanket, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, so shout out to my wifey.
Well, you already had your turn. We're moving on.
I didn't know you were gonna go one by one. Good God, do the blanket.
That's how I roll. You know what I'm saying?
Give.
You already had
give
your
the
turn.
one
You're done.
Respect.
Shout out to G State. Beat down last night. Hey, did you see the fight last night, man?
I tell you, call me, hit me up. No, I was at the theater last night. I went to see that. I went to see Doctor Strange, and I don't want to.
Oh, the movie theater. I thought you was talking about a play theater.
No.
You do that type of.
Yeah, I do. I do like the plays, and the last one I went to was excellent. But no, we went to see the Doctor Strange movie, and
really, I can wait. I'm not.
Yeah. Please wait. In fact, you should wait for that.
It wasn't good. Really?
That joint was corny as hell, man. That joint
was
kind of corny. Yeah, it wasn't all that. I did not.
Well,
oh my God! Wow, I got a blast from the past on here. That joint was horrible.
What?
Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. Like there were moments where I was like, okay, that's really cool, and then there were other moments where I was like, why is this so cheesy?
I think at this point right now, I'm just waiting for the Secret Wars thing to pop off. Once that happens, then I'm going to be pretty much done with all the Marvel and stuff like that. Once the Secret Wars movie or setup pops off, then I'm going to be done. After that, then they can pretty much kill it and just let them joints run.
So it was kind of funny, like the night before, night before last, my kids and I, it was like midnight or 1 o'clock, and we were like ranking all of the Marvel characters by tier. So we had 6 tiers. We had our top tier, which is Captain America, Iron Man. Got to go that way.
Captain America is not top tier.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when you talk about the relevance, when you talk about the relevance of the Marvel universe, you have to put him up there with Iron Man. Who's top tier? Who's top tier?
Captain America did not get relevant until the Marvel movies came about. Before then, comic book world, he's not relevant enough, bro.
Okay, so again,
he's not top tier.
He's not top tier. Let's preface this by saying,
go ahead.
The Marvel universe when it comes to the movies, not the comic books. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the comic. We're talking about the Marvel universe.
I just say you don't want to have this conversation with me because
no, I can't. I can have this conversation with you, but we're not going to conflate the two. We're not going to conflate comic books with movies. We're not going to do that. That we're not going to do.
Why? That's what it's based on. The comic books. Without the comic books, there would be no movie. right?
I understand that, but you know the two are different because you deviate from the comics. It's not exactly the way the comics were, so you can't take the comics into account when you're talking about the Marvel Universe.
I can't.
No, you can't
because
that muddies the waters.
It's generated from the comic books.
It muddies the waters.
If you want to, if you want to do the characters based on movies only, then go ahead, take a few minutes and do that. Go ahead, have at it.
No, I mean we'll have some back and forth. So, okay, so
Captain America is not still not top tier.
In the movie world, who is your top tier then?
Spider-Man.
Oh, my daughter is here. She needs to come in here. You know where Spider-Man is.
Time out.
Spider-Man is like tier 3, tier 4.
The first Spider-Man movie that came out that started this whole thing with Marvel.
No, it did not. No, it did not start this whole thing with Marvel. What started this whole thing with Marvel, and one of the things that I did not put on our list is what's Blade. Blade is why Marvel Universe is even here. Blade is the reason why Marvel is here.
Blade would not have made nothing close to what Spider-Man did. Okay.
What I'm saying is
in the movie world,
but there would be no Marvel Universe without Blade.
The first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie would not have done well, no Marvel movie after that would have been made.
It was Blade. Blade was the reason why the series got kicked off. Everyone knows that. I can't talk to you anymore.
No, it's not. It's Spider-Man.
People, please call in. 301.
Spider-Man wasn't even owned by Marvel when it came out.
5700. Please call in.
Please call in.
And correct this man. Please correct this man.
Listen, Blade is like Jim Jones. He's like the 8th man off the bench. Okay, that's what he is in the Marvel world right now. That's what he is.
Okay, so
that's what he is. He's the 8th man off the bench.
In the Marvel world, you know what? I will put him at tier 6. Only because Only because they didn't build upon
Spider-Man is tier 1.
They did not build upon that storyline. You know what I'm saying?
There is no storyline with him in the Marvel world.
But there is no Marvel without Blade. Do you admit that?
There is no storyline with Blade in the Marvel world.
Do you admit that? Do you admit there is no Marvel universe without Blade?
No, I'm not going to admit that.
Okay, we can't have this conversation. All right. What's the next topic?
All right, the end all be all to Marvel is Spider-Man. Without Spider-Man, there is no Marvel.
Next topic.
Period. Period.
Where else
you can slice it, dice it, cut it.
Where else we going? I need some people to call in.
However you want.
Please call in and correct this.
However you want. Please call in. I'm a comic book collector.
He was so am I.
Okay.
I was the one that got you to start looking at your comic book worth. Come on, man. Don't do that to me.
You got me.
I had all my joints spread out.
You got me sorting them and stuff.
Hell yeah.
I had comic books since I was like 10. Okay?
I get that. No, I get that. I get that.
I'm in the world and I know what I'm talking about. Spider-Man is the only Marvel character that's tier 1. There is no other one. Period.
Dude, prove me wrong. Tripping.
Prove me wrong. Who else is there?
Daughter, you wanna chime in?
Prove me wrong, please. Spider-Man is the only Marvel character that is tier 1 in the Marvel
universe.
He is the only one. Everybody else is 2 and below.
Where is my son? Okay, all right, there. We're going to have to agree to disagree.
Thank you.
In the Marvel
I'm glad you agree with me finally.
No. I said agree to disagree. Agree to disagree, brother. No, I don't.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, no, you're wrong.
Well, I mean, who's your tier 1 then? Please.
I told you, Captain America, Iron Man. Tier 2, you have Nick Fury. You have Marvel Universe. I wish I had the list here. I'm not going to go through. We're going.
Nick Fury?
What? In the Marvel Universe?
Nick Fury?
Okay.
Nick Fury.
All right, here we go. So we have
Nick Fury. He's not even a hero.
Hawkeye, Thor in tier 2. Tier 3.
Who? Thor, yeah,
okay. The Marvel Universe.
Okay.
Marvel Universe.
Who's the other ones?
Hawkeye, Natalia.
Hawkeye?
Okay, so in the movies, we're not talking. Okay, let's break it back in terms of the importance of each movie within the Marvel Universe timeline. You have to think about that. So then Falcon is also okay. So then we have tier 3. Tier 3 is Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Falcon. Tier 4, Vision, Spider-Man. Spider-Man comes up in tier 4 there. And then we have the, and I didn't want this, but we put them as a collective, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm going to treat Spider-Man like Birdman.
Ant-Man.
Y'all better put some respect on that
Wanda.
man.
And then we have Brody.
Put some respect on that man.
War Machine.
Put some respect on that man.
Tier 5.
Dude.
We have
when Spider-Man crossed over and was in, what's the movie with Captain America? What movie was that? the one after when Civil War.
Civil War. Yeah.
When he made the movie. He made people watch that even more because he was in it. That wasn't just those characters in Civil War. So, when Spider-Man made his appearance, that's why I wanted to watch it.
So not because of the comics then. We're not talking about comics.
No.
Okay, so now we're strictly on the movies now. We're in the
That's
movie
what you said, right? You started this conversation with that.
But you kept going back to the comics.
When Spider-Man was in Civil War, he brought a whole different audience to that movie only. Just because he was in it.
I got
and
it.
You're giving him tier 4?
Honestly, I
put some respect on that man's name.
So I will say this much. I will say this much. Hold on, Derek.
Hey, Trump, cut his mic off.
Right. I will say this much. I wanted to put him higher, but the kids were like, no. I wanted to put Spider-Man higher.
Your kid?
And Mom. Yeah.
No interjecting from the college kids. No, you're out of this conversation. No.
So then
college kid. No, stay out.
Tier 5. I'm taking Loki out. Because he's an anti-hero.
Oh my!
He's an anti-hero.
What?
This is not a tier about it's a tier about what these characters have done for the MCU, for what they've done for the.
So you're saying Spider-Man, as far as the MCU, Spider-Man is tier 4.
Yes. Okay. Listen. Hear me out. Right.
Hey Trump, this show about to last about 30 minutes, bro.
I love Spider-Man. I love all
Spider-Man is
such great movies. But when you look at them and their contribution to the Marvel
universe, yeah.
We're not looking at it from who has the best movie. We're not looking at it from who brought people to the theater. No, we are.
You have to.
No, stop that. Cut that out.
No, that's not what we're looking at. We are looking at if you were a citizen in that universe, if you're looking at that universe as somebody in that universe, who has the most influence as a hero in the Marvel universe?
The last Spider-Man movie that just came out, No Way Home.
He's about to go to the box office.
Did you go see that?
He's about to go to the box office.
Why did you go see that movie?
Because I love Spider-Man. But it's the same reason why I saw Doctor Strange.
It wasn't just because of you love Spider-Man. He brought the first two back with him. That made it that much better.
But you didn't know that until after.
I knew that before.
But why?
I knew that way before.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you know that before?
Because I'm a Spider-Man fan. That's
well,
my
how?
favorite
How did you know? I should say how.
Because I looked
exactly. We're not taking into account the comics. Don't take into account the comics. Yeah. You're jaded. You're jaded.
You're talking about importance, right?
Yes, we're talking about importance. We're not looking at it from a movie critic view. We're not looking at the movies. We're looking at the characters and the universe and what they have done for the Marvel universe.
So as far as what Spider-Man has done for the Marvel universe, that's at tier 4, y'all? Really?
I wanted higher. I wanted a tier 3. I wanted him at least tier 3. I thought it was tier 3.
I will say it does have
low tier 2. Low tier 2.
Dude, with every great hero, there is a great villain. Please name me who were the great villains.
Okay, so I will give you this much. There are no greater villains than Spider-Man. Spider-Man has the greatest villains. His relevance
is that much more in the Marvel universe. Take away his villains, you have nothing.
His villains are crazy.
Take away his villains, you have nothing.
He gets bodied.
You have nothing. Y'all really crazy right now?
Okay, first of all, you are only batting for Spider-Man right now.
Because his relevance is that much higher than everybody else's. You got to put it up there.
No, in the Marvel universe, when it came down to Thanos and the Endgame, was Spider-Man really that significant? Come on, man.
No, he wasn't because he was not because Thanos is not a Spider-Man villain. He's an Avengers villain, right? Okay, that was an Avengers movie, right? Okay.
I mean, Black Panther played a huge role in that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was there.
Spider-Man is technically
what's the next topic we got?
Everyone who's in that front lineup.
That is true. That is true. Everyone who was in that front lineup. If you look at that last Endgame scene where they were finally there and they kind of spread out, who was on the front row? That was my argument. That was my argument for Spider-Man. Because I was like, who's on that front row? Who's in the background? So I tried to put him up there, but they were like, nah. When
Spider-Man made his appearance in Endgame, all right, the theater went crazy. Spider-Man is much more relevant than all of those characters, dude.
But you're looking at it from a fan's perspective.
I'm not looking for a fan's perspective. I'm looking for it's the absolute truth. He is. You take Spider-Man away from the Marvel universe, they drop down several notches. Overall, period. That's fact. That's fact.
Should be at the same level as Captain America and
He's above them.
Oh my God. Yeah.
He's above them. Are you kidding me right now?
No. Please. Someone call in. Someone please call in.
Captain Iron Man.
Iron Man was created because he has money. Like Bruce Wayne, okay? Take away Tony Stark's money. Is he Iron Man?
Oh my goodness.
Is he Iron Man?
Okay, no, but listen.
Do you want to come over? Do you want to come over?
Oh
come
my
over.
goodness.
I'm gonna use
Well, are we really doing this right now?
Here we are. We're going to get to the main point.
No, okay. So I'm gonna quote one of the Avengers movies because because Captain America asked him the same thing. He said, "Take off your suit. What are you? Take off the suit. What are you?" He said, "Philanthropist, playboy, genius." He is smart. He made Iron Man because
He's not a
he is
playboy
smart.
without the money.
True. Okay. True. And he's not without the money, but he is a foundation. When you think of Stark, when you think of Stark and Industries, they have been here since the beginning. Stark Industries is the only reason why anything
Because
in
of
the
his
Marvel universe has
father's
happened.
money.
Okay, but that still doesn't stop everything that he has done.
I'm not taking nothing away the fact that he's not smart or what have you. But
Because they wouldn't have figured out anything at the end if it wasn't for Tony.
absolutely. I'm not taking away from his brain or his genius. Fine. He's not an Avenger without the money. Period. There is no Stark Tower. There's no Iron Man suit. There's none of that. There's the first. Well, no, I'll take that back. The one in the cave. The one in the cave. Yeah, but what happened to the one in the cave? It got destroyed when he
got
escaped.
obliterated.
Right?
Everything gets better.
He was held captive by terrorists.
Okay.
But he was going to find what he needed to
He was
find.
gonna find what he
needed to
would've-
find.
Shield would have hooked him up.
How do you
If it was
know
like
that?
that, but now we're starting to
How
get
do you know
into
that?
semantics. Like you
No,
can't,
bro.
you can't just
Yeah,
say.
no, I'm sorry. You're not putting Spider-Man
is
in
the most
same-
unique superhero of all time
And you're
because anyone that could have happened to anybody that went to school.
I mean, Captain America
Anybody,
happened
black,
to
white,
anyone.
whatever. And it did
Captain
happen to somebody black because Miles Morales is Spider-Man too.
True.
in a multiverse. Yeah,
In the multiverse, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but you're not putting. No, that's
Y'all
insane.
tripping.
You're
yeah.
not.
had
You
this
have to come in.
conversation all
I want. You
goddamn
have to
day.
come in. What? Okay, so who's your top tier after Spider-Man? Is there anyone in there with Spider-Man at the top? Is there anyone else in there with Spider-Man at the top?
Incredible Hulk is second. Incredible Hulk second.
Oh my God, my dude! Come on, man.
Hulk?
If you're talking about the Marvel Universe,
Incredible Hulk
MCU
is what?
movies,
The
come on, there
Incredible
wasn't
Hulk-
one good
the
Incredible Hulk
Incredible-
movie. This, I can't talk. I
When
can't talk
the event what was it? Avengers Ultron.
Okay.
When he got the Tesseract in the movie,
Okay.
who did he recruit to help him figure out that shit when he created Ultron? Who was the guy?
It was
Banner,
It was
right?
Bruce Banner, not
What-
Hulk.
Banner.
Who is who?
Banner is
Bruce
Which
Banner,
is who?
because Bruce Banner
Which is who?
smart.
Is
Which
a
is
what?
because he's smart.
No,
Because
he's
smart.
a scientist,
Bruce Banner
right?
Is
Right.
smart.
Who turns into
Bruce
the
Banner.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relevant, right? Very relevant. Without him helping him,
Adjacent. It's relevant.
without Bruce Banner helping Tony Stark during that time, he would not have figured that out, right? He answered
Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner.
answered all
Bruce
of his
Banner.
questions
Bruce
for
Banner.
him
Bruce Banner.
about the Tesseract.
Banner
He
did.
answered all his questions for
Bruce
him.
Banner did.
Come on, bruh.
Bruce
Break
Banner
this
did.
down. He
Bruce
answered
Banner
all his
did.
questions.
Bruce Banner did.
Thank you. Who is what? The Hulk, right?
I mean, but we got the Hulk. We got the Hulk.
Thor
there.
is tier 2.
Thor
Thor is tier 2.
We got the Hulk there.
He's a-
Do we
he's a
have the
god.
Hulk? I don't know if we have the Hulk there. You know what? I think we might have.
It's not
forgot the
Nick
Hulk.
Fury.
No, he didn't.
Oh, Nick Fury.
He definitely didn't forget the
Nick Fury is up there. Who got all that together? Come on, man.
Nick is the founder of S.H.I.E.L.D. He is the one that met Captain Marvel before
What
S.H.I.E.L.D.
power
and any of
does-
that even
what
was
power
It doesn't
created.
matter.
It doesn't matter about
Come
the powers.
on
We're
now.
talking-
It doesn't
See,
matter.
once
In the
again-
Marvel universe, we're talking about the relevancy in the Marvel
once again-
universe.
What supervillain can Nick Fury defeat?
but you're missing the point.
Without the help of the Avengers.
Dude, are we talking
He's
about
not
powers?
relevant enough.
So we have two different rating systems. Then we're talking about rating systems with the
I'm speaking of
relevancy
relevance. Yeah, That's all you
power and
No,
and
you don't need the
abilities,
power.
on power and abilities.
It's relevant
Because
to the
money doesn't
universe.
matter. You can't count money because you said no. What's Tony Stark without money?
No, we don't
What's
have-
Bruce Banner without the Hulk?
He hasn't
What's
been-
Hulk without Bruce Banner? They're one entity. They're one whole. So you have to count them both in. And I get that. So
If
when you
the
count the
super-
relevancy,
Especially
because
now.
Hulk
Especially
folded.
now.
Dude.
Hulk folded. When it came down
but
to
if
it,
the
in
super
the multi
soldiers,
in
if the super
the universe.
soldier serum was never created, there would be no Captain America. Take
There
it
would-
home.
But it has
But it
happened.
has. And
And
you know
that could have
what?
happened
Wait,
to
wait,
anybody.
wait,
That could have happened to anybody.
He was a
Who
soldier.
created
happened to
the
anybody. It
serum?
could happen to any one of them
Who created the
soldiers.
serum? Who created the serum? Howard Stark. Who was a part of that? Howard Stark. Foundation.
Said Howard, not Tony.
Okay, but I'm saying foundation.
Howard,
It
not
came
Tony.
from the same ilk.
It came from
Same.
the same thing. And then when you go back, when they were in Endgame and they went back in time, Who were the
Okay,
two people?
he can still.
Who were the
Okay,
two people?
Who were the two people?
He
Answer
can
the
Who were
question.
the two people that got who went back in that time?
He can give Captain America his power. Tony Stark still don't have his without the money, so it doesn't make a difference.
Well, I wouldn't.
He still don't have his without the money. It's money related.
Okay, but we're not counting money. So without
Yeah,
the
we're
money,
not counting money.
without,
Don't count money.
without the
Because
money,
you were the one that said, "What's he without the money? What is he without the money? What is he without the money?"
When Captain America 1 through 3, he was always going through something where he was without, and he always made it out.
And that's why you have to actually put him up higher because he doesn't have those superpowers like everybody else.
Yes, he has.
He does.
the
And
money.
still-
And
He's a super
first of
soldier.
all,
He has super
No,
strength.
I'm talking about Iron
First of all,
Man.
we're
Talking
not
about
going to
Iron Man.
bypass the fact that he found a new element. He found a new element to keep himself alive. And you know who gave him the secret to figuring out that element? Nick Fury. I'm sorry. You're not going to debate on this. Nick Fury literally gave him what he needed.
Nick Fury is not relevant enough to be tier 2.
He founded S.H.I.E.L.D. What are you talking about? He founded S.H.I.E.L.D.
He's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. He didn't find.
Okay, fine.
He didn't
Director
create
of
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, but
he's
who
a
brought
director.
them
He was
together?
appointed the director. He didn't find
Okay,
S.H.I.E.L.D.
my bad. But he was the founder of the Avengers
Y'all gonna make me
Initiative.
break my
Yeah, he did. He was the
the
founders of the event.
That's what I meant. He was the founder.
Yeah.
He's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. founder of the Avengers Initiative.
Y'all gonna make me
He's
break
the
my
one. He's the one.
dead ass serious right
He's
now.
the one that
I'm dead
brought
ass
in
serious right now.
Captain Marvel. He's the one that brought in Captain Marvel. He brought the Avengers together. He
Facts.
saved them when they were in Sokovia.
Facts.
He's the one that brought in Wanda.
That's-
You're not about to
Facts.
sit here and
That
tell
does
me
not
that
make
Nick
him
is
relevant enough.
He is very-
Wanda was. You know who Wanda is? You know who Wanda's father is?
Yes. No.
Magneto. Okay, that's her father. She was born with powers. Quicksilver. That's his father. That's their
Quicksilver,
son.
yeah, you-
Okay.
those are
her
characters
twin
that
yeah, I
have
brother.
was
been
saying,
in-
Exactly.
I wasn't-
They didn't bring them in. They were already created. They were captured.
I'm saying into the Avengers. That's
Let's just
what
deal.
I'm
Let's just
saying.
deal. We're not.
Bring
You
in.
don't conflate the comics
Listen,
with
listen.
this. And I know
Listen,
I know you have to have some
listen,
background and
listen,
some story
listen.
to it. But we're just talking about the MC universe, what people know within the movie.
Listen to
realm.
it. Listen
That's
to
it.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Movie realm.
No one related to the Avengers will ever be bigger than Spider-Man. It's just not going to happen.
But you're talking about
It's not
it
gonna be.
Yeah.
from
It's not
a
going to
fan's
happen.
perspective. You're
I'm not talking.
looking at it.
It's facts. It's
No!
not going to happen.
Okay, but you can't tell. We're talking
Listen.
about it. Like we're talking about
They put Spider-Man in Civil War. That movie was bigger.
because
They don't have to put the Avengers in a Spider-Man movie to make it big. It's going to be big already. Period.
But we're not talking about ticket
Three
sales.
Avengers movies made up what Spider-Man can
We're
do.
talking specifically to the Marvel
Marvel,
universe.
we're not talking about
and-
ticket sales. That's the thing that you're.
I'm talking about the universe.
and the
I'm talking
relevance
about the
within the
whole-
universe.
okay.
yeah.
How do y'all have Spider-Man at tier 4 in the universe?
Okay, he
I
should
wanted
be
him at
tier
tier
three.
3. I was thinking tier 3. Like I wanted tier 3. I wanted.
You didn't say
like,
3.
honestly-
You said he should be 1 and 1 only.
No, he shouldn't be one only. He shouldn't be
Yeah,
one. He
that's
should,
kind of.
he's not at the top.
Kind of
Yeah,
your list is all out of whack.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
saying
you're-
My
that
list ain't whack. My
Spider-Man-
list is fact.
Okay, so
Man, please-
who's in tier 2? Who's in tier 2
Please,
real quick?
I gotta call my man up. I gotta get my man on the phone.
Yeah, please
I
tell
got
him to
my
call in 301-232-5700.
I don't
Please
know if he
call in,
listen or not,
people.
but I gotta get him on.
No,
We gonna have a
there's no
conversation
way.
this week. We gonna next time we have a show. We gonna talk about
There's no,
Damn,
this
this
is crazy.
shit.
There's no way you're putting. You're talking about ticket sales. We're talking about ticket sales. I'm not looking at it from.
I'm
a
not
ticket
looking at ticket sales. I'm talking
So
about
what are you talking-
relevance in the universe, right?
Okay, but you said it brings more people to the theaters. We are not talking about that. We're not talking about who's going to the theater. We're talking about who, when they have their battles and saving the world.
thing that I do not
And
like.
Hawkeye, I wanted Hawkeye up there higher.
The thing that,
'Cause
that,
Hawkeye,
that-
every time he
that
comes
I
through.
do not like about what they're doing to Spider-Man, they're trying to recreate him over and over again. I do not like that.
You know
okay?
what? I don't like that either.
I don't
Just
like
with-
that
in the-
because
in the-
now
I
they
don't like that
started
either.
off with Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
and of course because the movie streams and the ownership and all that were different at that time. So the writers and everything for the movies now, they were not allowed to work on those Spider-Man movies. So they had to, once they got to the third Spider-Man movie, they recreated to Andrew Garfield. Once they got to 2 movies in, someone bought out the movie line or whatever, they recreated them to this Tom Holland now.
Okay,
Again,
right.
young kid that's not mixed in with the adult superhero level where he should be as far as his place in the universe. His place in the universe is higher than tier 4 based on what he's done. It's not his fault that they keep recreating him. That's not his
But-
fault.
No,
but they
that- yeah,
explain
that-
what
I agree. I
know,
agree with you.
agree
I agree with
that.
you on that.
I will say though, I do think he should be in tier 3. I do think that he should be higher than tier 4, but I'm not putting him above. I'm not putting him above the original cast of Avengers because the amount that they have done for the country, the America, whatever, and the MCU, you can't put them over top. I'm sorry, you can't. You really
he's-
can't.
yeah.
I'm
Y'all
sorry.
basing this because of the fact that of Thanos?
No.
No, it's not Thanos. It was Ultron. It was
all of it.
It was Wanda
and
when they were
see,
working with them. It was Hydra.
He created
was all of
Ultron
them.
off a mistake. He shouldn't even did that.
Yeah.
Ultron was a mistake.
True, he
It
was a
was.
mistake.
Because he
was
why?
a
Because he
mistake.
don't like to listen. He thinks he knows everything. And he doesn't.
True. No, he does.
I mean, but what got him in trouble also got him out of trouble.
But I
And
was going to say, but without Ultron, there would be no Vision, and Vision
true.
is so influential, and you cannot
Well,
debate
Vision was
it.
like lower. He was lower.
He
I
was
don't
lower.
even know. Well, that's 50-50 to me because Vision was already a part of him because it was Jarvis.
Yeah.
But
It was his Jarvis with a body. It was his Jarvis with a,
Right.
so
But
he was already there. He just wasn't created.
However, when you look at it, he has mixes because they mentioned this also in WandaVision. How what's it called? What's his name again? Ultron. Not Ultron. Yeah, he was a mix of Tony Stark, Ultron, and
But the
Jarvis.
reason Vision is even alive is because of who? Thor.
Thor.
Thor brought him to life.
Oh yeah, because he did the thing. Yeah. Okay, but we had Thor on tier
We about to
2.
take a break, man.
We had Thor on tier 2.
We about to take a it don't matter. Playing anything Spider-Man. That's what we goddamn playing.
Can you get the original
No.
Spider-Man theme song? Oh my God, that would be kind of cool.
That would be hot.
Get the original Spider-Man.
I said Spider-Man is not relevant.
It's not that he's not relevant. It's not that he's not relevant.
No, we love
Because I want him up higher. You know what? Kendra actually wanted him top tier. She wanted him top
Y'all
tier.
had
She
this
was
whole
fighting for it. She
conversation
was
as a
fighting-
family. Didn't even call me and adjust this shit. Are you crazy?
It was midnight.
No, it was
like
literally
one-
at
it was like
midnight. We
1
were
o'clock in the
standing up. We were
morning.
like, no, we were arguing about
Yeah,
the
you
list.
should
It
call
was
me.
crazy.
You should have called me.
No, we shouldn't have because you would have had
we'd
our
have
list
been
looking
up all night
messed
talking
up.
about this.
Missy was definitely, she was pushing Spider-Man. Missy
She
was
was.
pushing
We'd
No,
have
that's
been
because
up
that's the
all
only thing
night.
she knew.
We'd have been up all
That's all
night.
she
They
knew.
took
That's all
up
she
half
knew.
our show talking about this. We'd have been up all night talking about this. Nah, I'd have been hot.
Oh no, like we were talking about it, and then after we saw the Doctor Strange movie, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. That was such a
Doctor
letdown.
Strange is like the 10th man off the bench. I mean,
You know, honestly, I wanted him lower too.
But honestly, after watching Doctor Strange, he definitely is.
Like I said, we need to change our.
Wanda needs to be higher. My girl
No,
Wanda.
Wanda's off the list. Wanda
No,
isn't even on the
she's not,
list.
no.
She's not even on the
She's
list.
not a hero,
She's not a
so
hero.
she shouldn't be.
Should-
But
yeah,
no, I love
every
my girl
great
Wanda.
superhero, there's a great villain.
Wanda's
Mm-hmm.
top.
You
top
take
of
away the gauntlet from Thanos, he's nothing. He's a jailbird like the rest of them.
True.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
He's nothing.
Yeah,
and
for
Avengers
sure.
had nothing to fight. They don't have nothing to fight. It's just them.
Yeah, he just had influence.
What made the Avengers so big was being able to see all those heroes on a silver
Together.
screen together.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's
The
why it was
collective.
big.
The
That's why
collective.
people wanted to see it.
Okay.
We don't need that same energy with Spider-Man. Spider-Man brings his own audience.
Okay, so we're gonna end it on this note. Can you say that? I'll say Spider-Man should definitely be higher. If you could
One.
say Blade
One.
is the reason why.
Hell no.
Then
Never. I'll never say that. Blade ain't high enough, bruh.
Play.
Blade
Blade is the
only-
reason why. You look at anyone who knows Marvel and knows this whole series, it would not have gotten kicked off if it weren't for Blade. Shout out to my man Kevin Lynch, man. I haven't seen that
We're
dude
about to
since
take
I
a
was in
break. We'll
grade
be
school.
right back.
What's going
Hangout
on, brother?
Podcast. Play something smart.
Yeah! Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find the Spider-Man.
We're back, y'all. It's the Hangout podcast. Excuse me, I gotta come down off my high right now. I'm elevated. I'm on level 100 right now. I'm trying to bring it back down so we can finish the show.
You're looking like a cholo over there.
Good. Look good.
You look like
Look good.
like Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Ice Cube. No, that's black. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's. I'm trying to
Get it together. Get it together.
I'm trying to move fast, man.
together.
I gotta be upset right now. Well, one thing that's happened this week is your boy Kevin Samuels passing.
Yeah. Rest in peace for sure.
So for those people who do not know who Kevin Samuels is, is it safe to say controversial?
He very much so is. Yeah, definitely.
Controversial,
misogynistic,
opinionated,
very much so. YouTuber,
black male who has often tried to quote unquote tell black women how they should or should not live their life as far as everyday society is concerned. We got that clip that we that I sent you that you want to show. Check this clip out.
You really want to be married, the program is pitiful. And stop the narrative, no good black men. 61% is single with no children. 54% live in the middle class and you average, but you too good to give an average man a little ass. You want to wait till you 35 to settle down. By then your prospects ain't around. That strong, independent black woman shit is the worst. 2 parents in a home is how it's supposed to work. Not saying it's impossible, we seen it be done, but that's not the best way to raise your daughter or son. And most divorces are initiated by the woman. Now your family broken up, you single and looking. We just asking for accountability. It helps, cause in the end, all of this is only hurting yourself. Black women, stop disrespecting men without a bag. Black men, put on cologne after you wash your ass. If you can't land a high value man, don't be salty, just hold on. You can't overtalk me. Go on a date with the average man you met and stay well. Or get a dog and die alone. I bet you a farewell.
All right, we're back.
So, I mean, I can say that some of the things that he said were true, definitely true. But the way he said it, because I tell a lot of people this, it's not like what you say. Like, okay, so unfortunately, we have a society that pushes women, and I will say specifically black women, to become successful without the basic family unit, go to school, be independent, be the strong, independent woman. You know what I mean? And that kind of puts a lot of women at a disadvantage because they spend those years through their education not really looking for that family unit. And then by the time they're 30, 35, they have themselves established, they're like, wow, where are all the good men? And then they start to look for men that are maybe on their level, and they may not find those men that they're looking for. And so they kind of set themselves up in a way that they're not able to sustain good relationships, because if they look for some men that are maybe not as well off as they are, then they look down on them. And I think Kevin Samuels was there to kind of say, hey, look, check yourself, give some of these men a chance. But he said it in a degrading way, because he would tell women that, if you're 35, you're basically garbage and you're leftovers. Nobody wants you. You're going to die alone.
I think as black men, we tend to forget that most times women mature faster than we do.
On both sides, women definitely mature faster than men.
And they're looking for certain things at a certain age much earlier than men are. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So
that's very true.
In essence of that, we need time to kind of figure out what it is we want. At that point, the numbers are very swayed, because you're looking at a certain group of men in this pool, you're looking at a certain group of men in that pool. Meanwhile, you have all of the women in one pool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And certain men that are in the different pools, they're not ready, or they don't want to get into all that family and everyday life, and we most times black men, we into that. We don't even know we in it until we in it. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
yeah. There are cases where
we don't even know.
Yeah, a lot of times it's not always the same across the board. Because I know just speaking for myself, like I thought of having that family when I was like 16, 17. Like it was weird.
How long did that thought last?
It lasted for a long time. No. I mean, it lasted. Now I was out there doing my thing. Believe me, I was like definitely going around from woman to woman, but I did in my mind think that, okay, I want a family. I want that unit. I want something that's going to be strong.
Right.
So I know not every guy is like that, because when I did find the one that I wanted, I didn't know that I was, not really pushing for or thinking forward. I wasn't forward thinking with her. She was like, oh, well, do you not want a house? Do you not want this? Because men are comfortable. We'll live in a cardboard box. We got our video games and
we got video games, clothes,
some food
and food.
Yeah.
We got peanut butter jelly sandwiches, some oodles and noodles. We good to go.
Right. So I really wasn't thinking about that, but it took her foresight to say, hey, look, this is what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think sometimes men definitely kind of don't see the bigger picture, and women
don't want to see the bigger picture.
Don't want to see the bigger picture, but I think a lot of times women also are the ones who are like, okay, I'm looking at the bigger picture for myself.
Right.
And so they're not really taking into account what they want in terms of relationships. So they might be having some flighty things, throughout their college career. Then they graduate and then they get that career established, and then like, oh, whoa, I need that family. That clock starts ticking and kicking in.
Exactly. But at the same time, I think the way Kevin Samuels, the way he presented it, the way he did.
You don't have any. You didn't give him any Kevin Samuels clips like a Kevin Samuels clip. You could pull up any one of Kevin Samuels clips and have him, just go off on women. That's what I did not like.
I didn't necessarily care for anything. I mean, again, you find your lane, whether it be positive or negative. You get people to watch, and you have the sense of, okay, well, what I'm saying, I really believe, or this is how strongly I feel about it. And again, most people are going to pay attention to negative versus positive. That's just the way the world is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
People like train wrecks. People like to.
At the end of the day, he can say whatever it is he want to say, degrading black women or what have you. People are going to watch this because of what it is he's saying. At the same time, he's like, oh, okay, I found my lane. I found my way to make money. I found my way to get y'all assholes to listen to me. So guess what? I'm winning.
But that's the way it is pretty much across the board when it comes to media. That's why you have the Stephen A. Smiths and the Tommy Sotomayors who kind of shit on black. I don't agree with
everything Stephen A. Smith says.
No, because he shits on black. He shits on all the black athletes. That's what he does. He's there.
He doesn't.
He's there to shit on a lot.
He doesn't shit on a lot of black athletes. He just has a very open perspective.
No, it's not open. It's definitely not open.
He doesn't shit on a lot of black athletes. He doesn't do that. He does not. You got to watch him.
301-232-5700.
He does not do that. He just has a very open opinion on what he thinks and what he would do. Now, some of it I agree with, some of it I don't. Just depending on who the person is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other people feel that way too. It's not just Stephen A. Smith. It's other guys.
Oh yeah, you got who was it? Whitlock. He's another one. I'm not going to say what he is.
Whitlock's not even on TV though. But
but in the vein of what the media likes to kind of portray,
because they gotta get. I mean, but you have to have like a negative dialogue about things, otherwise you won't get people talking about you. You know what I'm saying? They all trying to fit that Stephen A. mold because that's where he was. That's what he created. So a lot of other ones are trying to come in and kind of join the party that he did, just to be able to have something else to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's
very, I mean, when you really listen to what they're saying and try to break it down, a lot of times I feel the same way about some of the stuff that they're saying. I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah,
I don't always go by the the regular way everybody. I like to venture off a little bit and just look at things in a different light. Or different way, just to see if it makes sense to me.
So, but Kevin Samuels was not someone that you
I never was.
Because so for those that Kevin Samuels I think he was trying to give a reality check to a lot of black women out there in terms of them wanting a high value man. So a high value man, which really is kind of.
But who's the who appointed him the judge to speak for black men? That was my issue with him.
honestly, because I never really heard black men call in or say anything. Like it was always black women
because it was directed
or
to
white
more
women
black
or
women, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Or Hispanic women. I never really saw black men. I never saw any man calling in. Like men, especially if you're a high value man, as he would put it, someone 6 figures up,
He feels as though that man doesn't have a problem. Well, he does.
Oh yeah, those men
may not be a relationship problem, but he got problems in other areas. Yeah,
without a doubt,
Absolutely.
But he was just trying to say that these high valued men were sought after by women who were average at best.
What's
what
his
do you look
definition
like
of average at best? What's his definition of that?
Okay, so average at best would be a woman who is fresh out of the shower, a 5. If you take give me a woman. Give me like Rihanna or Beyonce. These women were comparing themselves to them. So he was like, look, fresh face out of the shower. What dress size are you? You're a 12. You're a 14. Oh no, you're too big.
So what's he saying about the 4 and the 6? That's the same way they would look at us. That's what I'm saying. That's the same way that's the same way they would look at us, right? Fresh out the shower with
just average. Yeah, that's so. But we
can have a little bit of out of shapeness to us. How else are they gonna?
According to them, that's his thing.
Exactly. According to him, that's his thing. Yeah. So what are we supposed to do about that? I don't get it.
So I think that I don't want to play devil's advocate for Kevin because I'm not here to defend him. Again, rest in peace.
He's not here to defend.
I'm not here to defend what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really don't want to play devil's advocate on his side. But I think for him, he was just saying, look, women, you need to allow yourself to give some of these men who are not necessarily high valued a chance. And to take some of these high-value men out of your equation. Because I was looking at some video clip. I should have sent it over to Trump. But it was this video clip of this woman who said, if a man can't just up and take me on a trip, if he has a 9 to 5, I don't want to deal with him because I don't want to deal with a broke guy who isn't able to just go whenever he wants to.
It's a million women feel like that,
which is ridiculous.
It's a million women feel like that.
That's that mentality that's really messing a lot of younger women
So
up.
what was her current status, or the woman who said this? What was her current status?
I wish I should have pulled the clip. Is
she with somebody?
Probably not. No, she's not.
But again, there are men who would do that, just up and go on a trip. Because they can. Okay, it's just the money. I don't care. I'll go up and go. Fine, no problem. But at the end of the day, what is it that they're getting back from the female? We all know what that is. What I'm saying?
True,
so
true.
if the money's coming in like that, and you don't care how you spending it, or you don't care what you doing, as far as everyday life, and you got it like that, okay, fine. But 9 to 5, that's everyday life right there. That's blue collar.
9 to 5, you're not just.
Everybody not want to be millionaires.
I mean, even with white collar, I know that as a project lead, I just can't get up and go when I want. I just can't.
You would love to. I would like to get the hell away from this goddamn cold weather right now tomorrow if I could. I'm all sick of this shit, but I mean I can't.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I gotta wait.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
But see, that's the thing. So even being high valued, this young lady was like, "Yeah, no, I wouldn't date you because you just can't do what you want to do." Which is, but I mean, but you put that mentality in a lot of other women's heads, and all of a sudden it skews their view of what a relationship is. That's the thing.
Hey, Trump, you got that other clip I sent you? Please. And this kind of ties right into the second topic we got. Ties right into that.
What do you think the challenge is that women are having, black women in particular, when it comes to becoming a wife?
Keeping it 100,
yes.
There's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. By the time you dissect the demographics of finances, sexual orientation, what you end up drilling down into, because black women tend to want to marry black men.
Right.
So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a black man on that same level or higher. If black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
Damn.
So, I mean, I'm keeping up, but I mean, if the men out there aren't
put us
keeping
up on
up,
the rock,
like,
why
good
don't you?
Lord, yeah, that's that was a little rough.
You know that. You know what?
And I have to say, I'm gonna have to preface that by saying, not every black woman has that opinion. You know,
but a lot of them do.
We're talking about, like, again, we're gonna have to go back to tier. So these are the top tier women that are out there thinking this way. You go to that below tier where the women are making between 100, like 80, and maybe 130, 140. They might not necessarily be thinking that. Like, I think they want to think upward. They want to be mobile. You know. But I don't know if every woman out there is thinking like this. Like, that's just hard to believe.
I think there are a lot of women out there thinking like that. And I'll say because of the fact that most of them in her position, probably single, looking for a certain type of man who's making 150 plus, running circles around men. Yeah, I don't agree.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that part.
I think most of those men that are out there are probably already taken. And like she said, you do have to account for the men that are gay. The men that are not necessarily checking for them.
That we have, straight men, we have gay men, we have men that are incarcerated. So the numbers are so uneven as far as the black man is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't sit around and take a poll as far as who's out here running the streets and who's locked up. Or who out here running the streets with another guy that they're involved with. So those numbers are really, they're not going to equate to what a woman is looking for, because the numbers aren't the same. The black women numbers and black man numbers are totally off. So if it's still like a 15, 20 to 1 ratio as far as women to men, okay, I got 20 women to choose from, but it's not all the same type of 20 women. It's all kinds. It's again, plus size, regular, small, light skin, dark skin, whatever.
Asian,
you know what I'm saying? So
white, Hispanic.
Exactly. So I mean, we got a broader range to choose from. It's not just about going after black women. We have a much wider range to choose than, say, black women can choose.
I mean,
if they just specifically want black men, they want them all making 150,000. We don't all make 150,000.
Yeah,
we're not all lawyers. We're not all doctors. We don't all own businesses. And I agree with what she said. Black women. Which part? The black women they're out here getting businesses and degrees, et cetera, et cetera.
So you are saying they're running circles. So you agree with that?
I don't think they're running circles. I just agree with the part where she said that there are a lot more black women in those positions to do those things. Yeah, I do. I agree with that part. But again, I mean, there's a lot of young brothers out here in college doing their thing.
Without a doubt.
Again, your eyes only get what you're attracted to. If you see a woman that you're attracted to, you're going for that. I don't think we care as far as black men what you making. You know what I'm saying? Because
no, men don't care about what women have in their pockets.
We don't.
They don't care.
We don't.
Their bank accounts are not.
We have a good time. We enjoy ourselves. It's a good date. What have you? We
have money. That's a bonus. That's a bonus.
Happy with that. We ain't gotta take you to fucking Bora Bora on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not even logical. You know, unless you just letting your money speak for yourself. When you just throwing it away and you don't care. Okay, fine. You got it like that. Great. You're rich. Everybody can't be a rapper or a singer or entertainer. You know?
True.
So some of these days, hey, I ain't gonna say take what you can get, but I mean
okay, so that's the thing. It's like, so do women settle? And I wish we had a woman on here to talk about that. If there are any women out there that want to speak on this, 301-232-5700.
I don't feel as though women settle. Not like that. No, I don't think they do. I think they're in it because they want to be. And I don't think that's settling. To me, that's not settling. If they want to be in that relationship, it shouldn't
be. It shouldn't be considered settling. So if a woman is out there and she is with a man who may not be making 150,000, and he's a good person, she shouldn't think that her friends are looking down on her because of that. She's not settling because of that. That's what you're saying,
right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that should be the way it is.
But they can't let their friends, mentally.
But when everyone's trying to keep up with the Joneses, and everyone's comparing,
there's a lot of people out here do that too. But
yeah.
At the same time,
we just do that as a society.
Just
want what the next person has.
Again, it's hard enough to meet people. It's hard enough to meet the right person for you. It's hard enough to get to know people.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of BS out there, and again, everything is not going to equate the way you want it to. It doesn't work that way, you know. So
I agree.
But there are a number of women out here that are single, looking, and they're like, well, hell, he makes a quarter of what I make. Should I still take that chance and everything?
And why would you not? Why would you not? Why would you not? See, that's the thing. That's it's.
Nah, bro. They're not doing that. No one has patience to do that no more.
Just or patience to allow someone else to grow. You know, seeing something in that person that says, okay, you know what, I'll give them that chance. You know?
But see, at the same time, I've even heard people on this show talk about women being, I mean, not on this show, but on this network, on other shows here, talk about how, okay, I'm on this level and he's here. How can I get you to where I am? I mean, if you're willing to put the work in and help me get there, okay, great, I'm all for it.
I mean, I think what inspires men mostly is the fact that someone is there just cheering them on, you know, whatever it is. You don't have to say, okay, I'm going to bring you in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to say, okay, this is how I'm going to set you up to be at my level. You know,
right.
You don't necessarily have to do that, but I think that willingness to allow someone to grow is necessary, and that's what I think the two women in that last segment were missing. It's like, okay, I'm at this level, but I want a family unit now.
Right,
you know?
right.
And so if that's the case and you need that man in your life, allow someone who may not be at that level but will get there.
Right.
You know, a chance. And that, I don't think they want to do that. They want the man that's already there.
Oh, absolutely.
If not better. You know?
Establishing everything. Now, what I would like to see is two women who look just as good as them, who don't have as much as what they have. And see if they're still going through the exact same.
I'm sure they are
finding a partner situations that them two, well, at least the one that was doing all the talking, is going through, because it's apparent to me, if you don't have a man that's at 150 or higher, you don't have a man at all. That's pretty much what she's saying. And the other one is like agreeing. Do either one of those have a man? I bet you they make at least what, 200.
Yeah, at least.
And that's the only way they got a man, because they making that. And I'm like, okay, as men, I guess, again, a lot of men, doctors, lawyers, they got that money. They don't care.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are trophy wives anyway. They want a good-looking charm bracelet on their arm. I'm straight up. They want a good-looking charm bracelet on their arm. And like you said, getting out of the shower, I'm looking like Humpty Dumpty. They get out the shower, they looking like Princess Ariel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this bulge in my fucking pocket. You ain't going no goddamn where. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's my boy Corey Holcomb said that. Like
you ain't going no damn where. I got this bulge, this big knot in my pocket. You're not going. Where you going? Where you going? Who you going with?
He said,
I got let me see, Bentley, Ferrari, Maybach.
Exactly. It's like,
you want to walk away from that?
Right.
Be my guest. What do old boy got over there? Hard to cord.
Yeah. My man said that.
You know what I'm saying?
He went out to a comedy show, and they were just kind of kicking, and it was late, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and they kind of look over to the car, and there was this female in there, and they were like, "Yo, dude, what's going on? Why you got that female in there?" He was like, "She ain't going nowhere. I got that paper." And just looked over and laughed, you know what I'm saying? And it's true. It's unfortunate because some people take advantage of that, I think, who was it? Benny the Butcher was like, what you gonna do? You gonna cry in that Toyota or this Maybach? So money rules, cash rules.
At the end of the day, it's still one of, if not the top thing that's out here running it. You got the money, you can get the girl.
Yeah.
And it's just that simple.
Money makes you look better. Money always makes you look better.
It does make you look a whole hell of a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
Tier 4, tier.
Oh yeah,
you got the money. You tier 1.
4, you come up. You come up. Yeah, you definitely. Up
we
there,
traveling. We tier 1. We not going. we not going to nowhere. We going to the pool or we going to Disney World. I mean, which one is it?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's just how it is, man. So I just wouldn't degrade the black man just because he doesn't have as much as a black woman does. Help that man get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most women
to know,
don't have that patience.
And like Trump said, people don't want to take the time to get to know nobody no more.
Yeah, they don't have patience.
That's the thing. They don't have patience on trying to get to know nobody no more. That man could be the best thing that's ever happened to you in your life, and you let that dude go because he ain't got his paper right or he ain't found the right situation yet as far as getting a job. I'm like, you do not know what that guy can or will not become in the future. You do not know.
That is so
true.
You do not
know. Get that man, get them brothers a chance, man. Shit, half y'all out here dating motherfuckers that's locked up any goddamn way. So what difference do it make? I be watching Love After Lock Up.
I don't understand that. I don't get that. I have to watch that. What, Love After Lock Up?
Man, what?
That sounds like a show.
They niggas in jail only.
Wow.
I only want a man that's in jail. I'm like, what the? You got
why? Why, dude? Why? Like, I'm gonna watch that when I get back.
I don't
It's
know.
Love After Lockup.
Yeah, I've been watching that joint for a couple years. Man. That shit funny as hell. Man. I mean, you got some nice looking girls on there. I'm like, I don't even want to date men that's in jail.
Wow, that is.
And got about 8 of them. I'm like, bruh, like, oh god.
So we have that's two sides of the spectrum, because now you're talking about women who don't even care about you making money, because obviously these men aren't making money in jail.
No.
So
they're giving them money. They're giving them money.
I don't understand this world we live in. We are in the Matrix. We definitely are in the Matrix.
We in the Matrix. We definitely in the Matrix.
We are in the Matrix. Everything is fake. Nothing is real.
Go ahead and be an
oh my
agent.
God. What the hell is going on? I can't be an agent. I gotta be Neo. I gotta be Neo out here.
Side of good is not fucking helping.
God, I gotta be Neo. I'm still trying to fight.
Be an agent.
I'm still trying to fight for what's
Smith.
good.
I want to be a Smith.
No, I can't do that. No. I'm gonna be like Neo in the Matrix. I'm gonna be dodging all your bullets, Smith.
Nah,
that's true. We would take those sides. We would.
That does not surprise me at all as far as your ass is concerned. 'Cause we don't agree on anything anyway. You know what I'm saying? We don't agree on anything. Never, like ever. Like not one thing do we have. That's crazy. We don't agree on nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. That is that's crazy.
We're like the odd couple.
we really are the odd. I mean, that's truthful as hell right there. We don't agree on nothing. You want to be Neo, I want to be Smith. Yeah, I'm like, damn that. You want to be Luke Skywalker, I have to be Darth Vader. I'm like,
yep. That's true.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Darth Vader all the way, baby. He made Star Wars.
May the Force be with you. No, I'm Luke.
Really, man? You serious?
I'm Luke in this joint.
Darth Vader.
Oh, yo.
The greatest villain of all time.
Are cool as shit. The outfits are cool as shit, but I can't do that. No.
Darth Vader, the greatest villain of all
burnt
time.
Up face.
Put him up against any villain in any movie ever. Killer, murderer, don't make a difference. Darth Vader wins.
We're going to do that next. We're going to do that. I don't think
Darth Vader wins, bruh.
I like Darth Nile. I think Darth Nile was better. Who was the dude with like the little Bantu knots? He had the red face. He had the two.
Oh, Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
No, he was an apprentice. He was an apprentice. He wasn't a Sith Lord.
God, he was cool as hell though.
He was cool, but he wasn't.
Give him some time.
He was cool, but he wasn't Vader. Vader's the king.
Give him some time. He's gonna overtake Vader. He's gonna overtake Vader.
No one overtakes Vader. Y'all see this, man? Started to show off, arguing, and ended the argument. What the hell? Lord, man, you guys chill out, Jay. For real, I don't even know what to call you, no more, man. For real, man. Oh, just goody two shoes and shit. Like,
no, not that. No, I mean, because I do like some of the I like anti. I guess I don't like the villain, but I like. Anti. My daughter likes the villains.
Candyman and all that.
Candyman's okay. He's
Saw. Jigsaw from Saw. I love that shit.
Jigsaw was cool. I love all that stuff. I didn't even think those movies were all that great. Because hold on, stop. Before I saw them, because I thought it was just another slasher kind of gory movie, but they had some thought to it. I loved it. I was digging it. I was digging that.
I love it. Yeah. All right, we about to get out of here, man. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. Again, happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Y'all go out, enjoy the day, kick back, relax, get served, waited on. Make sure y'all eat. And it's y'all day. Take care of yourselves and be blessed, man. Everybody, happy Sunday. Everybody have a great weekend. And we will be back in 2 weeks with a brand new episode. We're gonna have a guest on in a couple of weeks.
All right.
Hopefully, I don't want us to say who it is yet.
Okay.
So I'm still working on it, but I'm quite sure she will be here. So we'll see y'all then.
Everybody, please go out there. Check out earthonomy.io, EARTHNOMY, earthonomy.io. We're trying to lower the carbon footprint for people out there. Save the planet.
That's what's up.
Help save the planet.
Yes, I am with that. Save the planet, please.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank y'all very much. We out of here. Take care. Peace.
Love you.